Hello, welcome back to a new video. If you're new here, my name's Ro. I'm an illustrator and graphic designer, and I thought this week I'd do like a little studio time week in my life sort of thing. I have a few projects finishing up and starting, and also like in the middle, so whole array. You can see everything that I get up to. I also have Patreon, and then my other goal for this week is to post on Instagram every day. I'm trying to be more consistent with it because I have a bad relationship with it. I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, if they have any tips on just like using using Instagram as a creative and having like a positive relationship with it. Like, let me know how you do that, or how you're able to, you know, be consistent. So yeah, client work, Patreon, and trying to have a better relationship with Instagram. So today I'm working on a project for a cafe in Montreal. I visited there in May and I did like a little sketch in my sketchbook. I posted it on IG, and they wanted to make it into a print to sell. So that's really cool. I love that. It also means like the bulk of the work is done, because I don't have to I'm not mocking up anything new for them. I'm like halfway through the project already. So we just need to scan that in, mock it up digitally on my iPad, and they also want a color version. So that's what we're gonna do today. We'll see how far we can get. It's already 10 o'clock. I'm gonna try and stay in the studio for, well, yeah, I'm gonna be here all day, obviously. Okay, we are gonna get started on that. Okay, I literally just made a cup of tea, and then I got so freaked out by this noise, and then I realized it's literally because it's pouring of rain. I don't think it's rained this hard in like months. It's good, we need it. It's a good thing. I just finished the illustration. I went over it just now to create some like more detail in the dry ink brush on Procreate. I like that brush for like creating a hand-drawn texture when I'm using it for print. Some of the other brushes I like to use look good digitally but come out a bit scratchy when printed. So the dry ink brush comes out really nice but still has that like hand-drawn effect. I'm really happy that they decided to go with this as a print. Really enjoyed doing it in like this graphic novel style. When I was in Montreal, there were a couple of really great bookshops. There was Paperole and Drawn and Quarterly, and Drawn and Quarterly is also a publishing house, and they just had like an amazing selection of graphic novels, and it really inspired me. So when I came back, I wanted to have a go at that style, and I really enjoyed it. It's a great way of like telling a story, obviously, and just like recording your own memories. I would love to do a full graphic novel one day. That's a little goal. Hello, it's Wednesday. We made it halfway through the week. I just made a list of things I want to get done today. I spent the morning editing a reel from the sketch I did yesterday. I'm going to post that pretty soon. I'm also going to work on Patreon. That's the main thing I need to do today. I also have some admin. I need to call Adobe. They charged me twice on my subscription, so that's really annoying. I need to call them. And then at the end of the day, I'm gonna edit some video for YouTube. Normally I've been doing it all in one go. This week I'm just trying to edit like at least for an hour at the end of the day, because I just think it's a better way to use my time. So yeah, that's mainly the day. I was thinking about posting on Instagram this morning. Yesterday I had a really nice time drawing in my sketchbook, and I really don't give myself any time really ever to do that. And so I'm thinking the want to post on Reels more and on my Instagram more might make me work in my sketchbook more, which I think is a good thing. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get started on my Patreon now. I bought this Pigma Sensie pen the other day. I really like using it. I just thought I'd share that. It's my new go-to. Okay, I've just finished the reward for this month. Right now I just have one tier that you can sign up to on my Patreon. It is a seasonal recipe card that I illustrate. It was inspired by these recipe tins that you can get. This is one I have. And the idea is that, there's one in here. You get, each month you get like a little card that you can print out. This was the first month I did. So it's like an illustrated cover with the ingredients and then the instructions on the back. You can print it out, cut it out, and then you can store it in your like own collection in a little tin if you like, or it's also a download so you can use it from your screen. They're recipes from other people that I credit. I do modify them to like fit with the template, and also just because I make them a lot, so I guess like put my own little spin on it. But I love cooking, I really enjoy illustrating food, and I love the idea of just having like a little community of folks who also enjoy that, and having like a little collection of recipes. So yeah, that's the reward I have right now. I would like to add another one. I'm just kind of thinking about what that might be. I'm not sure whether to do like maybe sketchbook prompts or something more around that, or go like the direction of another download. Maybe it's like a coloring book collection sort of thing, or something like that. I don't know, I'd love your input on what you like to get from the rewards. Also, maybe if it's like a prompt, it could be like a craft, or I have all these like cool books that I actually just have right here that's like the art of folding. So maybe I do one, we open up a little book, and then I like share with you how to do it, or give you the prompt. I don't know, something like that. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but I'd love to know what you would like. But yeah, you can get the recipe card tier. I started Patreon in June, so there's 3 months worth that you can sign up to, and it's $5, 5 Canadian dollars. Okay, I'm just uploading it, but when I write the little like description for what I've made this month, I just realized how much I really enjoy doing it. Or don't realize, it just confirms how much I really enjoy doing it, because I just like writing the little bio about what they got to cook and like why I chose it, and yeah, I just thought I'd share that. We're in the studio. I'm feeling like really tired now that I'm here. I felt really refreshed this morning. I had a good night's sleep, but now I'm here, I'm like, I just don't really want to work. I think it's just a combination of vlogging and working on different projects all week. It's been busy, and I think I just need a change of scenery. It's also kind of a miserable day, which I don't mind, but I think I'm gonna go work in a coffee shop and like have a cozy time there and work on the print for the other cafe in Montreal. I had a different plan for today, but it's gonna use up more of my mental energy, and I wanna just feel fresher when I do it, so hopefully I'll do that tomorrow. But yeah, okay, we're gonna go to a cafe and just like have a nice slow working day. Friday. Today we are gonna work as quick as possible because we want to go thrifting with a pal who wants to go in like 4 hours. So yeah, I'm gonna work on the print that I was doing yesterday and I'm gonna hopefully try and finish it. And yeah, I'm so happy it's Friday. And I've got like 1 square on the print left to do, so I think I can do it in that time. I just made myself a snack. We've got a nice rice cracker cream cheese moment, and then I also bought this drink as a treat the other day when I was like, I'm gonna have this on Friday. It's the non-alcoholic version, which I think is new. I don't know, I've actually only just got into a Caesar this summer. It's like the perfect drink, well, when you're hungover, but also just like on a sunny day. So I'm gonna crack that open. Cheers. And 1 hour on the clock, and then we get to go thrifting. back from thrifting with my friend. I thought I'd do like a little thrift haul. I was mainly trying to get like homeware stuff for the studio. Like I want some more plates and things and like bowls now that I'm like here every day, but the prices in Value Village were just like crazy. I'm really proud of myself for finding this chair. I'm gonna give it to my friend because she's been looking for one. There's like been one on Facebook Marketplace that she wants that was $55, and I got this one for $15. Apparently it's vintage IKEA, and I would keep it for myself, but I actually have a green one right there, which I got for $10, so I'm pretty stoked. I found this like underneath this big wooden shelf pile thing, so good eye for that. I got I got this little yellow paper holder thing that I thought would be good for prints for like markets. It was $5. I don't know, maybe that was too much, but I think it's cool. It needs to be cleaned up, but I just really like the color. Yeah, it will be handy. It'll be handy for like storing stuff as well. This from a local like vintage store here called Cheers Vintage. If you're in Victoria, you should definitely check it out. I bought this to, you know, fill with water, so I drink more water when I'm in the studio, and so I don't have to like just keep getting up and going to the sink that's like across the hall. So yeah, it's cute. I have a tiny little matching glass at home, which maybe I should bring in. My best friend back home had one of these growing up, and I always wanted it. So this is like weirdly not nostalgic, but I've just like always wanted one, and you see them everywhere, but this is in mint condition. Like none of the sticker is like worn down. So yeah, I'm stoked about that. I need a little plant pot. I mean, there's nothing exciting about this. It's not like a good unwrapping. But it's just a white pot. But I think I'm gonna paint on it. I have like an idea. Okay, I just closed the window in case it was just being really loud. Hopefully you could hear everything I was saying before. But this made me think that I want to do like a little craft project where I paint it like those like porcelain, china, like white and blue ceramics. So this is a little craft project, and I needed a plant pot. I just got this little tray capsule thing that's just like, it's pretty cool. That was $2. Just, you know, put my eraser in there, or maybe I'll like use it as my key tray actually. I'm gonna use this as my key tray. There we go, perfect. And then this, I can't justify this. It's just a cute jug that I really wanted that just has little red stripes. I'm sure I'll find a use for this, like I'll put like pens or something in it, but this was unjustified. Everything else I could justify. But yeah, a good little thrift haul. I also stopped by my friend's vintage place. I took some film of it. She opened it like at the beginning of the summer. I've been meaning to visit her, and she's just like made it such a beautiful space. She's like decorated it amazingly. She had all these cute little tags that she'd like illustrated little like flowers on herself. She's just like made it exactly how she wanted to, and it was really cool to see. But it was a beautiful space, and also if you're in Victoria, you should definitely go because it's just like perfectly curated, amazing vintage, and it's just really pretty in there. So that's everything I got. That's everything I got. Okay, we've made it to the end of the video. I thought I would just film a little outro, a little reflection, when I was editing, I wasn't sure if I was like just like oversharing or over explaining, but I also wasn't sure if that's just like a bit of imposter syndrome. I feel like I asked a lot of questions throughout, and I really love when I get comments and like feedback and just like what people liked and what people could relate to. So if you felt like you had something to say, then please say it. I think I learned quite a lot from filming this video. I had big plans for the week just because I have like a lot of different client projects on the go, but I think actually while I was filming I realized that trying to do all of that in one go was a bit too much. But it's just good for me to know when I want to film in the future and when I also like have a lot of work on the go, how I can like balance both those things. I also spoke a lot about Instagram. I think I learned that I need to treat it more like a job than I actually do, and actually like assign myself times to do it, rather than just like trying to be like, okay, I'm gonna quickly post and then an hour goes by and then you're like annoyed that you spent so long on it. But yeah, is my relationship with Instagram better? I'm not sure. It hasn't been enough time, obviously. Maybe like 3 times a week, a reel once a week. And the reel, I'm hoping will just like make me work in my sketchbook more, and then hopefully it's a win-win situation. I think that's basically it. Hopefully you had fun. Hopefully it was a bit insightful. If like you enjoyed seeing the different like illustration projects. I didn't show you as many different ones as I was expecting, like I said, but I'm sure I'll show you more in the future. If you subscribe, thank you for watching this video. It means a lot. And like I've been harping on about not liking Instagram, but I am really loving being on YouTube, and I just like love that community. I love being on Patreon. I'm hoping that like I can build that into a little community as well. And yeah, thank you for being here. I'll see you next time.